Okay, I'm going to show you a stretch that you can do for your mid back to really help with that back expansion as you're working on your diaphragmatic breathing. So I'm using a pretty sturdy pillar to hang on to, but if you're at home and if you don't have something sturdy to hold on to, you can actually do this in your doorway, just holding onto the wall. There's two angles that we're going to be working with today. We're going to have an angle where our arms are a little bit overhead, so that we can kind of breathe into the center of our back. And then we're going to have a position where our arms are parallel to the ground, approximate, so that we can really breathe and stretch between the shoulder blade. So what we're going to do is, if you're able to, we want to go into like a deep squat, but we want it to be comfortable. If you can stand with your feet close together so it's a narrow stance, that will help with pushing the air into the back of our body as we're taking our breath. But if it's not comfortable, you can kind of play around with maybe having your legs a little bit more separate, especially if you're having any pinching in your hip. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you kind of that narrow stance, is I'm going to squat all the way down, and I want you to think about, I'm just kind of hanging on my arms, and I'm dumping my butt down as low as I can, and I'm rounding my back, and I'm going to let my head just drop down. I'm not going to try to hold it up. And I'm going to take a deep breath in with my nose, out with the nose or mouth. And we're going to relax the shoulders. So there's tension in my hands, but everything else I'm going to relax and kind of sink deep into. And try to take that nice 3 to 5 second inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try to make the exhale equal to the inhale, maybe a little longer if that's comfortable for you. So that's going to be position 1, where my arms are overhead. Second position, I'm going to have my arms a little lower, almost parallel to the ground. I may have to readjust where I'm kind of squatting. But here, same thing, I'm going to hold on to the bar, and I'm going to really let myself round and sink back into it, feeling the shoulder blades separate and slide apart. And I'm going to breathe in with my nose, and I'm going to feel the air reach and spread into the back of my body between the shoulder blades. And out with the mouth. So those are going to be our two positions to help you just kind of stretch and loosen that area of your back so that you can get a little bit more of that back breath during your diaphragmatic breathing.